Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Makeup Monday video. So today's video is going to be a hooded eyeshadow 101 video. I'm going to be giving you guys some of my techniques and tricks for hooded eyeshadows. Now, some of these tips and tricks can work for anybody that you don't necessarily have to have hooded eyes, but if you do have hooded eyes, these techniques are definitely going to work for you. So I would definitely recommend you guys checking out this video and getting some of these tips and tricks. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, then definitely let me know. I did not do lashes or liner in this because I'm going to be doing those in a separate video, so definitely want to stay tuned for that. Show your girl some love by clicking that thumbs up video. Subscribe to my channel if you are new here, and turn on your notification, that little bell that's beside it. That way you'll be notified every single time I upload, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Yes, I did add in a new day. For those of you guys that haven't seen the community tab, we are adding a new day to the upload schedule. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these tips and tricks. I'm going to be using this palette here from Juvia's Place today. I just grabbed the palette. It really doesn't matter what palette you do. You can do this with any eyeshadows. You want to make sure that you have one either an eyeshadow base, or you want to make sure that you have one either concealer or something in that nature, so that your eyeshadow can adhere to it and stick to it and really make the colors pop. And the first tip that I want to recommend that you guys always do is use a transitional color. A lot of people forget this step, and when they forget this step, they tend to wonder why their eyeshadow does not come out the way that they want it to come out. And no matter what their eye shape is, if you don't do a transition color, it's not going to come out the way that you want it to come out. For my transitional color today, I'm just going to take this lighter brown shade here. Actually, it's not like super light, it's just lighter than the other browns in here, and it's more of a cool tone brown. So I'm just going to take that, and you want to always use a fluffy blending brush when doing this. This just helps to blend out as much of the product as you can without like getting it blotchy or anything like that. And you just want to take it in windshield wiper motions, and you want to kind of place it in between your brow bone and your crease. You don't want to go directly in your crease and that's it. You want to take it above your crease and between your brow bone, but not as high as your brow bone, so that again just kind of sticks out and make sure that the shadow is transitioning the right way. And if you hold your mirror down slightly, you can actually see exactly where you want to place it at from your eye shape. So next I'm going to go in and work with the crease color. Now with the crease, you want to kind of just feel around and see exactly where your crease is. Everybody's crease is pretty much different because nobody's eyes are the same, but you just want to kind of feel it, lightly touch and see where your crease is. My crease is right here, so I am going to focus my eyeshadow right there. I'm not going to focus it in the fold of my eye because that's not actually my crease. So I am going to take it right there where I felt around it, and that's just going to help my eyeshadow stick out a lot more, and it's going to make my eyeshadows, the crease color, be seen versus when I open my eyes instead of being, you know, folded away into my eye. And now I am going to use this blending brush from this E25 blending brush from Sigma Beauty, a darker brown shade here, and just go ahead and blend this directly into my crease. A lot of times I take it in my outer V, so if you don't know what your outer V is, it's just the outer V shape of your eye there. And a lot of times I like to start there and just blend it, start there and then blend it into my crease, just because I like to have my outer V smoked out a lot, but you don't necessarily have to always shape out your outer V or smoke out your outer V. I just like to do that with mine because that's like one of my favorite techniques. So that's what I'm going to do today. So as you guys can see, it's a little bit darker than that first shadow that I put on, but you really can't honestly tell. With the crease shade, you kind of want to pack the shadow in the outer V on and then blend in windshield wiper motions over the crease area. So then you want to go in with your lid color. Now a lot of times I like to cut my crease and I like to add extra concealer here or eyeshadow base here just to make that lid color pop a little bit more, no matter what I'm going in with, whether it's a matte shade or a shimmer shade, whatever it is. I like to add a little bit more concealer there. So I'm going to show you guys just a little tip that I've noticed that really helped me out with my eyeshadow when I cut my crease or add these shadows to my lid. So I'm just going to take this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I actually really like this for eyeshadow, so if you have this, try it on your eyeshadow and see how well it works. But I'm just going to take a little bit and put it on the back of my hand. And all of the brushes that I use, links to all of the brushes will be below, and I have discount codes for all of the Sigma brushes that I use, but I will link all of the brushes that I use below if I can find them, because some of them are really old and I don't even know if they make them anymore. From Echo Tools, and I think it is a concealer brush, and it has like a little tip on it, and I like to take this one, and what you want to do is just kind of place it down the center of your eye and open your eye lid like that. And you kind of want to see where the concealer actually goes when you open your eyelid. So as you guys can see, my concealer went right there where I touched to see where the fold of my eye was. So that's where you really want to focus on your concealer. So you kind of use that as a base and like a guide to where you want to put your concealer. So as you guys can see, you really can see the brown eyeshadows peeking through the top here, even with my eyes closed, well, even with my eyes folded looking straight ahead, you can still see those brown eyeshadows peeking through, and you can also see the lid peeking through as well. So now you can really see the difference in the shadows once you apply the concealer on. So now that we have those on there, this step really just helps you clean up the eyeshadow, really just kind of makes your lid shadows pop a little bit more, and it just kind of helps everything be cleaned up and precise look. So I'm going to take that same brush that I used in my crease from Sigma, and I'm going to take that same brown shadow, and we're just going to go over the outer V once again, just to make sure everything is okay. Guys, so my camera apparently was not recording when I filmed the rest of this eye look, so I'm just gonna tell you guys how I did it and kind of go through the steps again, because I can't just go over it again. It's no issue, no biggie. I honestly don't know why I stopped recording that. I think I stopped recording at the lid. I'm really hoping, but just to run through, we did the transitional color, we did the outer V, and we kind of smoked everything out. So then we're going to go in with this shade here. I'm using this Sigma E55 eye shading brush from Sigma, and you just want to take this. Now I like to take mine in my inner tear duct and go to the outer V. That's just what I like to do. Some people like to start in the middle and then make their way over just to kind of blend those two shadows together, but I like to follow the shape of my eye, so that is what I'm going to do here today. And you just want to apply this everywhere that you put the concealer. Then we're going to go back in, and we're not going to really add any more product to the brush. We're just going to take the brush, the E25 blending brush from Sigma, and we're just going to blend the two together where the shadows meet. And we're not going to really focus on the crease just yet. We're just going to blend these two together where they meet, because you don't really want to mess it up. And sometimes if you're working with really colorful shadows, you can tend to mess up the shades and blend too much. There is such thing as blending too much, guys. So now since you have both of the shades blended where they meet at, now you want to go in and blend out any harsh lines that are on the crease. So right here at the top where the crease and this lighter shade meet, you want to just blend in windshield wiper motions and just get rid of any harsh line. Now for the brow bone highlight, we're going to go in with this shade here. Now for me, I like to go in with a lighter shade, but not too light. I don't like to go too white because I don't want to look ashy, and I don't want to go too dark because I still want it to stand out. So that's why I'm going in with this shade here. And I'm going to take this brush from Clarity Cosmetics, and it's more of a tapered eyeshadow brush, and I am just going to take a little bit on my brush like that, and apply this to my brow bone. And if you guys don't know where your brow bone is at, it's literally the bone right there where your eyebrow is. That's it. And if you guys haven't noticed, even when you don't have on eyeshadow, that part of your face is always lighter right there. So some people like to leave theirs like this. I don't. That's just not my style. So I am going to go ahead and take this blending brush here, the first one that I use for my transitional color. I believe this brush is from Sunny Keshik. I got it years ago, years and years ago, so I don't think they make this anymore, but Sunny Keshik itself makes some great brushes, so I would highly recommend those brushes. But we're not going to add any more product or anything like that. We're just going to take this brush and blend out any harsh lines. So we're going to start with the brow bone and blend in windshield wiper motions. And as you guys can see, that kind of took away the harshness of the brow bone highlight. It's still there, it's just not as harsh as this eye is. And then you want to go ahead and do the same thing to this eye. Now would be the step that you would add your lashes and your mascara and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to do lashes in a separate video, because in that video I want to talk about how I clean my lashes and show you guys how you apply them and everything like that. And I feel like that may be too much for this video, so go ahead and move on to the lower lash line. I'm just going to show you guys how I do my lower lash line, just to show you guys. It's really simple. I normally don't do anything extra to my lower lash line. Again, I'm taking this like smaller tapered blending brush from Sunny Keshik again, and what I like to do is use the same colors that are on my top part of my eye and just apply them to my bottom. That is it, guys. So what I do is I go in with the first color that I use, the transitional color, and apply that first. And I just kind of just go back and forth and up and down. So I start right here under my eye, lower lash line, and kind of blend it downward. I don't bring it all the way down because I don't want to make it look like I got punched in the eye or anything, but I do bring it down pretty far, pretty far. After you add your lashes and your eyeliner and all that kind of stuff, then what I like to do, and this is, you can skip this step, this is not like a must do step, it's just what I like to do. I like to take a smaller, very precise and flat brush, and I like to take the same color that is on my brow bone a lot of the times. So sometimes I use a different color, but most of the time I use the color that's on my brow bone, and I just put this in my inner tear duct. So what I do is I take that brush and I go in a circular motion right here in my inner tear duct, and that is it. That is all that I do there. That's pretty much it. Like I said, you want to go ahead and add your lashes and your liner and all that kind of stuff, but this is pretty much all of the eyeshadow that I want to touch on today. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys found it helpful. I hope you guys take some of these tips into consideration when you're doing your eyeshadow, just trying to make your eyeshadow pop. I wanted to go with neutral shadows today, but again, you can do this look with any eyeshadows, pretty much any color, any type of eyeshadow. It should definitely work. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, show you guys some love, subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, turn on your notifications so you won't miss another upload from me. And yes, I think that is about it. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.